It's Jeff Summers with Watch You Know, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Pagani 1728, which is an homage, or homage, however you say it. You say tomato, I say tomato. It's an homage to the great Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 in Tiffany Blue. Can't wait to show you this watch. After I do the unboxing, a few weeks down the road, I'm going to do a review. I want to wear it for a little bit and then I'll give you my opinion on it. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this Pagani 1728, which is homage to the Patek Philippe reference 5711 1A018. Okay, let's check out what is inside here. Just a simple cardboard box, some protective covering, and you get a few things. A cleaning cloth, and it looks like you also get a tool for adjusting your bracelet. And that's handy. And there, of course, is the watch. So let's go ahead and take it out. And inside the box, I see a owner's manual and this guarantee card from Pagani. Yeah. Let's put that down there. And check out this watch. I'll go ahead and pull it out of this styrofoam-like container. And what do we have here? It says Sapphire on the glass, and of course the glass is sapphire. Sapphire crystal, rather. It's really not glass. And that sticker will just peel right off. Take that off in a minute. And we have polished and brushed bracelet, just like on a Patek Philippe, except of course this is stainless steel. It is not white, gold, or platinum. And that Tiffany Blue. And automatic, what is that? UGS on the dial. So let's give it a little shake and get it going. And there we have the 1728 rocking and rolling. All right, and powering this watch is a Seagull ST16 movement, which will give you 36 hours of power reserve. And it has an accuracy of 10 to 35 seconds loss or gain per day. Case diameter is 40 millimeters. The thickness is 14 millimeters. On the back we see there is some protective covering, as usually can be expected. And here it is without the protective covering. So we see it's a stainless steel. We've got the Pagani design logo and PD 1728, water resistant, and it is water resistant to 100 meters. Let's get this piece off of there. And don't forget to take off the protective covering on the crown as well. The bracelet width is 20 millimeters. It has this Patek Philippe type clasp and more protective covering there. And you can see the Pagani logo is also on the clasp. There is lume on this Pagani on the indices. Now the 1728 comes in a few other color options: a white dial, a dark green, a blue, and of course this Tiffany Blue. And the crown is a screw down crown, as we see here, and the movement is hacking. Now the watch doesn't have a date window, which is a bit disappointing considering that this is an homage and that the 5711 from Patek Philippe has a date window, so that would have been nice to see. But hacking and hand winding, and the crown goes in there pretty easily. We see that it has drilled lugs, and that makes it easy for a possible bracelet change. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it looks great on this bracelet as far as I'm concerned. And no kinks in the bracelet. There is another review that I saw that the reviewer had some problems with kinks in the bracelet, and I haven't had any noticeable kinks that I see here. And this makes a very nice addition to your watch collection, considering that maybe you can't afford a Patek Philippe, and it's a nice homage because it really looks the part and it feels the part. It has a nice weight to it, weighing in at 116 grams, and you do get a solid case back and of course one couldn't get one from the dealer unless Patek Philippe really approves you to have the watch. So it doesn't really matter how much money you have. The availability is what we're talking about here. So when it did come to the auction block, there was one piece that was available and there was a bidding war. It sold for 6.2 million, and I believe the second one that came up to auction went for 3.2 million. So these Patek Philippe's are going for many times more their value to ridiculous amounts. Is it worth it? Who knows? But with this watch coming in around $119, is it worth it? Well, I'm going to be able to tell you in my review, which will be coming out after I get a chance to wear it for 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and try it on right now, let you see basically what it looks like. I have to, of course, adjust the bracelet, take a few links off of it, but this will give you a sense of how it looks on my 6.5-inch wrist. So there we have it. The Pagani 1728 in all its glory. And the profile of the watch is not nearly as thin as a Patek Philippe Nautilus, which comes in at 8.3 millimeters, this being considerably thicker, but still, I think it works pretty nicely. And again, I'm going to give you all of my opinion on this watch in a few weeks after I get a chance to wear it. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to the channel Watch You Know. I wish you a great day, great evening, whatever time it is, and I'll see you in that next watch review. Bye.